Hello everyone, this is Johannes and you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and today we're doing a thing I've been thinking about doing for a little while, but it never really had time or really felt like it was something that we were gonna try to do. So this is something I've been thinking of doing, which is basically gonna be, if you like it and if it works, it's gonna be a very infrequent series where I take a bunch of new games that we have gotten but we haven't played yet and show them to you. So this is basically kind of like a channel update, as well as I'm talking about games I'm excited to play. So these are some newer games, some we had for a little while, just haven't had the time to get to yet, and others are new, some we bought, some are review copies, some are Kickstarters. So just like talking about new stuff that you might see content for on the channel. And there's also some of those, like some of them we will be making content for, some of them I really want to, and others are more like if we get the time. So this is also a video where if you see something that you really want to see some content on, let us know in the comments and we will try to make that happen. Of course, time is always a restriction because we only have those 24 hours every day. So that is the concept. Most of these games I haven't played, some of them I have played, but not enough yet to do reviews for or content for. So let's just get to it. These are just going to be like small ramblings on the games, and I don't really know because this is not super planned like most of our videos are super duper planned and scripted, so this is going to be very different from that. Let's start just on the top of one of them. I'm going to start over here. This is Exit the Deserted Lighthouse, and the reason I have is like we have 6 unplayed Exit games right now. I do love these escape room games, but because of Keeper Call and because of reviews, these don't really fit in there because we don't usually review them, and they're not included in Keep or Call because you destroy them and you can't play them again. So we have a lot of these unplayed because I do buy them when new one comes out, and these new ones have puzzles in them. So you will also be puzzling with jigsaw puzzles as well as doing puzzles in the Exit game. If you have played this, let us know why. I only bought one of them for now. I want to get the other one as well if it's not horrible. Probably gonna get it anyways because I do like to play all of them, to have played all of them. That is usually the reason why you play stuff, to have fun and to have gonna play them all. Exit game. Okay. So that is Exit the Deserted Lighthouse. If you have played this, let me know in the comments if it is any good. Next up, we have a game I have played. I'm gonna do this now. This is Chai, T for 2. We have played this a couple of times, a very delightful little 2-player game. We are going to do a review for this soon. This was on Kickstarter just pretty recently, a couple of months back, and I think it's going to be a late pledge coming soon, hopefully. If not, sorry, that's just like the things I've heard. It's going to be a late pledge. We're going to do a review so you can see if there's something you want to pick up. A really delightful little game so far. Enjoyed it as a 2-player game because it is a 2-player game, so you can't really enjoy it as anything else. We're gonna go high up here. Oh, it's outside. You don't even know it because you haven't seen it. This is Equinox, the new Ryan Knizia game from Plan B Games. Plan B Games makes some really good looking games, and this is no exception. This is not going to be like unboxing of all of the games. I just really, horrible Norwegian rules probably, I just really enjoy these oversized cards with nice artwork. This is of course all the same artwork, but there's a lot of different artwork here. And what I really like are these stones that you get. These are really good. They feel like a stone. They're made of plastic, but they feel like a little flat stone, which is something I really, really enjoy. And that is something that we are looking forward to play. I do not know much about it. I think it's like kind of auction thing, which is Cinema's favorite thing in the world. But I am looking forward to play it. I do think it's kind of a remake or a reimagination of another game. I haven't looked that much into it, but this is one we are going to review. This is a review copy, so we are going to review that. Next up, a couple of games I am really looking forward to play, but I haven't gotten to yet. This is Imperium Legends and Classics. Heard some pretty good things about it. It's a card, like a deck building civilization game. Heard it can be quite long, but that's okay, just as you know that when going in. So much stuff, like I don't even know why I got them both, because there's just so much stuff in here, like 8 decks in each. When are we ever gonna play like half of that because life? So, but hopefully we're gonna be able to do some reviews of this. I hope to do at least some content. If it's a full review or part of a rambling reviews, I do not know yet, depending on how much you guys want to see it, and of course when we get to play it, because this is not review copies, and sadly then right now they're like a bit lower on the list, but we're trying to get to this as soon as possible. Okay, next up, we finally got a copy of Mandala Stones. I am getting to be a pretty big fan of these kind of abstract games, and this is no exception. We have played this 2 times now. I really enjoyed it. It's a great puzzly, very simple game to learn, but such a big, fun puzzle. One I am excited to play more, and we are going to review it because it is a review copy, so it is going to get reviewed. Next up, another Kickstarter game. This is Maharaja. This is one that I have not played. I don't really know much about it. I know it's a Wolfgang Kramer and Michael Kiesling game, which is one of the reasons I backed it, or maybe the main reason I backed it on Kickstarter, because I do enjoy most of the games they have made. I have not heard too much about this yet, which, yeah, might not be like the biggest thing to may have heard. Like, that was not a sentence. I have not heard a lot about it yet, which might mean it might not be that good, or people are just super busy playing it and not putting pictures on Facebook, or it's just not that hot. If you have played it, let us know how it is. This one we've got for quite a while ago, but I haven't had the time to play it yet. It's Daimyo Rebirth of the Empire. This is not a Kickstarter. And this is one I really haven't heard any buzz about at all, so I'm kind of, is it not any good? I feel like one person I know in Norway had played it and enjoyed it, and that is it. I haven't seen anything about it on the Facebook groups or anything like that. Did you back it? If so, did you like it? Let us know. It does look beautiful, and there's a huge box with miniatures because you had to get the miniatures to get the game. So we have the miniatures for it. So let us know if you have played this. I don't really know a lot about it. Basically, the reason I put it here was for selfish reasons, so that if somebody has played it, let me know if we should prioritize playing it or not. Next up, we have The Great Wall. This is the newest game from Awaken Realms. This is their first Euro game, and this was something we got sent pretty early. I think it's going to be sent to backers in September. We got a full all-in pledge, which is pretty awesome. I just did a unboxing video for that earlier this week, so you can go and check that out to see what everything inside of this looks like. So I don't know too much about the game, but after opening it up and looking at everything, I'm pretty excited, so I hope the game is good as well. That is that. And we have another one I am super excited about. This is Divinus. Have not gotten to play it yet because, Sun was not here and the app is not, when I'm recording this, the app is not out for reviewers yet. This is a, Lucky Duck Games. They are good at doing the app implementation games, so this is a prototype for the new app implementation game. Already said the name, it's Divinus. It is a tile laying, you buy tiles with dice, and you're building this kind of Carcassonne, Isle of Skye-ish area, and the game is going to evolve because it's a legacy game, and it's going to be different things happening depending on what you do in the app and a lot of stuff. So this has the 2 first scenarios. So probably we're just going to get a small taste of the game before we do a preview for the Game Found campaign, which is coming later this month. That is Divinus. So next up we have another one we had for a little while, which is Tidal Blades. And this is another one we just haven't had the time to play yet. It's a review copy, so we are going to do some content for it. It is one I'm really excited to play. I heard some good things about it. We didn't back the Kickstarter, but I'm happy to have it now. It looks so beautiful. The artwork is gorgeous in this game, and I am excited to play it. Again, if you have played this, let us know in the comments what you thought about the game. And it's a multiple possibility. It's I don't know why I read that. It's a dice evolving in this game, which sounds really nice. I like dice where you can kind of evolve the dice to mitigate what is going on with the dice in the game, so it's not like rolling a dice and see what happens. I'm excited to play this game. Let us know. Let me know, please, if you have played this. Then we have 2 more games. One prototype here from Megacorp Games. This is Scandalo. This is the new game from the company that borrows my favorite deduction game, what is it called? Unwanted Guests. I know. If you don't even know the name of it's Unwanted Guests, isn't it? Awkward Guests. It's Awkward Guests. That's the name of the game. You know, when like your brain farts and you're like, oh, this is one of my favorite games of all time, and I don't even know the name of it. Professionality. Yes, this is Scandalo, a new game. This is just a prototype box. I am really looking forward to play it. Don't really know too much. Let's read here. One of these 5 celebrities is hiding some dirty secrets. Scandalo is a fun deduction game with incredible replayability and is accessible to everyone. In it, players become investigative journalists in search of the next big scandal. What story will the scandal unearth? Who is a celebrity? Which newspaper will be willing to publish your scoop? Sounds like they're basically have taken kind of the concepts from Awkward Guests, which is the name of the game, and put it in here. So I'm excited to see if it's different enough. It's like the gameplay is still as fun. I cannot wait to dive into Scandalo. The last game is another game I backed on Kickstarter called Oath, Chronicles of Empire and Exile. And this is one just like I remember when the Kickstarter was up, people like, I have seen the watch the play video or the playthrough videos, and I don't have any idea what is going on in the game. And that was something I was like, that's interesting. I read through half of the rules right now because I thought we were going to play it, but then we didn't get the time to play it. It does sound really nice. It sounds strange. It sounds like a game that would be really cool if you could play it with the same people for like 5 hours or 5 hours. That's strange because that's not that much. I meant like 5 weeks, 5 months because it's not a legacy game, but you are evolving, and what happens will affect what happens later in the game or in later games. So it's like a kind of an evolving world, but it's not a legacy game. It's not a campaign game. It just sounds kind of weird, but Cold Worley makes some really interesting games, and I am excited to see what this brings. Have you played it? Let us know. Let me know in the comments if you have played. And those are like 12 new games that we have just waiting to be played. There's so many games to get played. So much stuff for Keeper Call, so much stuff for everything. And I just want to play all the games and have all the fun. And that is the end of this video. I don't know what to call it. I'm probably going to call it like acquisition disorder or something like that. It's like a pilot episode. You know, when a TV show, they make a pilot, this kind of pilot for this. If this was just horrible and doesn't give you anything, basically what it is, like a behind the scenes looking at what might come in the future. So it's kind of like a look at what you might see on the channel in the future, which was just the same sentence said in a different way. So with enough ramblings from me, and I don't have any words left, that's the end. If you are still here and you have not subscribed, please do so now. It's free, it's fun for everyone. If you want to do something that's not free but still fun, you can go to patreon.com/boardgamingramblings and support us there. And that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes, and you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.